What is going on, everyone, and welcome to another set of online ranked games for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And I'm currently trying to decide what I want to do for my next major project. I do a lot of minor things, like Quest Cosmics are pretty minor, the Morgan combo breakdowns are pretty minor, and even that last Chris balance video that I did is pretty minor. Those things I can do in in one day. Pretty simple stuff. But major project, the combo videos are major, the guides are major. I'm trying to do something like that. My next big video, I would say. I'm thinking of doing a Chris guide. I know a few people asked me if I planned on doing one, and I told them yeah, but because I was working on other things, probably a combo video. I kept having to push it back and push it back and push it back, but I think now that I'm finished with those combo videos, I think it's probably about time that I start working on one, because I don't think there is a Chris guide video on YouTube yet. There's a couple of like combo breakdown videos, but nothing really about the bare essentials for playing Chris, like everything you need to know about how to play with him. So I was thinking of making a full-on Chris guide. If I do a guide for him, I really want to do it a specific way though, and one of the things is I want to get other Chris player input on the guide. So I was maybe thinking of trying to get in contact with GC Yoshi, or maybe Predator or Bum, and I was probably thinking of maybe building a few questions based on I was gonna watch a bunch of their footage, build up some questions, and then ask them and trying to get their response on certain things. Maybe if one player has this certain thing that they do in the neutral game, ask him about that. Or this one player does this kind of combo rather than this kind of combo, ask him about that, and stuff like that. But yeah, that's something that I was planning on doing, and if I can pull it off, it'll probably make for a really balanced guide, I would say. So that's something that I'm planning on doing. I haven't really started it at all, so it's it's still gonna be a while before something like that is made. But yeah, I think I can get a pretty good guide going, I would say. So yeah, I'll let you guys know if once I do start something like that. But yeah, that's that, and I'm still trying to get other smaller things, like I have about 2 Morgan combo breakdown videos still ready to not ready to go, but ready to be made. I planned on maybe doing a Magneto Infinite breakdown video, because Magneto's infinites are really easy to do, but I found one that's just stupidly easy. It's ridiculous how easy it is. It's easier for me than the main one that's out right now. So I don't know, maybe it'll be easier for other people, but I think it's just like so ridiculously easy, and I'm hoping to get good enough at it so that I can do it online. So yeah, maybe I'll do something like that. Maybe I'll do a Chris combo breakdown video. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to decide, but yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. And what else? Oh yeah. One more thing. I was recently approached with a partnership request, I guess. Somebody came in contact with me and asked if I wanted a partnership, and this isn't the first time somebody has asked me if I wanted to be partnered. It's probably closer to like the 3rd or 4th time, and but that was really back then when I kind of didn't know what I really wanted from the channel, and I was just too busy to mess around with other people, and trying to I was still trying to build my my subscriptions list, I guess. I don't know, I was still trying to get subscribers basically, but now I don't know, now I'm thinking I can probably handle a partnership, I don't know. But yeah, long story short, I'm kind of interested in maybe doing it. The only problem is that they're asking me to, well, first off, you can't have any strikes. Luckily I don't, but I do have a lot of, music that they probably don't approve of, and you have to get, they ask you to get permission to use, the music, but a lot of it I don't know if I can. But yeah, and also they want you to delete any videos that use like copyrighted music. Basically, the copyrighted music that they have uploaded on YouTube. So like anything used like like major from a major label, or anything that has a music video for, basically anything like that has to be deleted. And I do have a couple of I think I have 2 combo videos that use pretty major music label music, so I would have to delete those 2, and they're probably gonna make me delete a few other ones as well, and I don't know if I want to do that, because that's like almost every single one of my combo videos that I'd have to delete, and I don't know, that's a lot of views that I have to just get rid of. That's a lot of time and effort that I've put making those videos, and I just don't know if that would be worth it. I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm thinking of right now. It's in the back of my mind, basically. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know. If you have any opinions, let me know. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, but if that's what it costs to do it, I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. So yeah, that's everything that's going on right now. So we might as well go ahead and get into some of the commentary. So I couldn't get the kill on Nova. I probably should have. Oh, I didn't have the meter. Okay, that's why I couldn't get the kill. Yeah, that's annoying. So yeah, I got one-on-one with Frank, and depending on, I'd say depending on his assist, this matchup is pretty. It's either really easy or maybe a little bit tougher. I don't know. He just doesn't seem to have that great of assist. Taskmaster would probably be the best one, but I have a feeling he's not calling them, so he's probably gonna have a pretty hard time getting in on Morgan. And he's already down to about a fifth of his health, and probably gonna die soon unless he tries to raw tag out. No, yeah, there was a flurry of overheads, and he didn't block one of them and ended up getting killed. So I bring in Chris because he's already, I don't even know if he took any damage, but if he did, he's healed from it. So, and this is going to be it for Nova. Yeah, just really basic, simple OTG boulder punch combo. So I'm going one-on-one with Taskmaster, his last character. And I just don't, I don't want him getting in on me, and he ended up getting in on me. It's crazy how such a anti-projectile, how powerful of an anti-projectile attack shield skills is. It's ridiculous. Like, if I could have any attack for like one of my characters, it would be shield skills, just because of how it just goes through every single projectile. I don't know if you noticed that, but it went through 2 different it went through 1 projectile, but that 1 projectile has 2 durabilities. It just blew right through both of them and hit me. It just absorbed that flame grenade, both durabilities of the flame grenade, and just went in on my Chris. I ended up getting the win, but man, I would love to have shield skills on like either Chris or Magneto. It wouldn't help that much with Morgan, I don't think. She's kind of forced to go into the air a little bit. But yeah, I'm going one-on-one with Morgan. Not too many Morgan players out there. Even though Chris G is like dominating, you still don't see that many Morgans. When Wesker was at the height of his power, there were millions of Weskers out there. Same thing with Virgil. Same thing with Doom, and probably other characters as well. But right now, there's still not that many Morgans. But yeah, I was able to get Morgan out of there, and I can't believe I couldn't finish off, what's the green character's name? The squid dude, Shuma. I should have gotten the kill on him, and I didn't. And I hate it when that happens. It's so annoying. But yeah, he brought in his Strider, and he kind of, I don't know, he's spending a lot. He spent a couple of weird meters. Just random hypers, and he's in his level 2 X Factor just wore out, so it's kind of weird. I get the grab, but I blow the easy combo. That's like the easiest combo, and that right there is probably me hitting my controller in disgust from dropping that combo, and me, going into the PS3 menu. That should not have happened, me dropping such an easy combo. It would have probably been the death of Strider, and it probably wouldn't have taken much to kill Shumagorath after that. I definitely would have X-Factored that. It would have been such an easy kill on Strider, and it would have been a massive chip setup on Shuma after that. Oh man, I lucked out on that one right there. He did his hyper a little bit too late. The Hulk one. He probably would have just destroyed Magneto. Probably would have done some great damage on Chris as well. Luckily though, he didn't land it, and my Magneto is safely healing in the back. Easy DHC is gonna kill off Hulk. Just do meter to kill off. Just even if you're like 1 pixel away and there's no other possible way of extending combos other than X Factor and Hyper, if you have the bar, just do it. It saves you a lot of angst later on if that ghost character comes back to haunt you. But yeah, another reason is bringing in Morgan. Morgan has a really easy time against Captain America. I would say a lot easier than Chris. Chris has a hard time against some of those projectile characters that like to jump and throw projectiles, like Captain America. But Morgan, on the other hand, does not have quite as hard of a time because she's one of them herself. This right here was me thinking that Chris was dead. I could have swore Chris had died. Usually I leave him in to die. This time I didn't, and because he was still in, I thought. I thought I was DHCing into Magneto, and Sweep has the same input as Magneto's level 3. So me thinking that Chris was dead and he wasn't, I end up doing Sweep, and I get the wrong hyper, and then he just comes in and almost blows up my Chris. Luckily he didn't die. He spent a lot trying to kill him, but yeah, luckily he didn't end up dying, and I ended up killing him. How did that work right there? How does Wolverine do that? Like, he's like, basically I get behind him and he's pulling me in front of him with his back. Like, I don't even know how that works. Like, Wolverine has some of the most stupid hitboxes. Like, they supposedly fixed his dive kick hitbox, because I don't know if you remember in Vanilla. Well, they did fix it, because in Vanilla he had the most retarded dive kick hitbox in the game. He was basically Doom in Vanilla, because he was dive kicking people with his head, which is what Doom is doing right now. But yeah, I don't know if you remember, he used to have an infinite with his when he went into his speed buff, he had an infinite with the cheese attack, and he could just do that forever because it pulls people in, but he was hitting people with his back, and it kind of did the same thing with that one. I don't know, Wolverine's hitboxes were a mess in the beginning of this game, but luckily they fixed a few of them, and he only has a couple of weird hitbox problems. Mainly that one, the hyper. I don't know if the hyper is really supposed to do that, but it's not that bad, I guess. But I really would have punished him if I didn't get hit by that. Probably would have landed a Magnum on him. And yeah, this is gonna be it. Easy combo, Magneto, X Factor kill right there. Spent the whole match, complaining about Wolverine's hitboxes. But yeah. Going into the next game, oh, this could be this would have been really bad for his Frank West if he didn't go into that hyper and save him. It would have been at least 3 magnums on him probably, and I probably would have went into meter as well. He would have had a dead Frank West, but luckily he reacted really quickly, which is probably a good thing. You know, it costed him a bar. He didn't get that much damage on my Chris, but he saved his Frank West, which is the main thing. So, but yeah, he ends up killing off my Chris. Kind of like just, you know, I took maybe about a third of life, and on that initial hyper that he hit me with, and it didn't really take that much more to kill him. But yeah, I'm gonna DHC, get some decent damage on Frank West. 2 bars. That's terrible for 2 bars. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm scared of Ammy's assists with Morgan, because of the angle that I usually come in with Morgan. It's kind of a bad angle. It's kind of a bad way of playing, I guess, against Ammy's assist. I don't know, but I end up bringing Morgan in anyway. But I mean, this matchup is so easy. I mean, I'm not even taking chip from these because of Morgan's fireballs does such a good job at absorbing them. And sometimes I get it in between lasers. Like if you're full screen, you can just chill like in this one spot in flight mode, and you'll just, like, you know, the lasers will Morgan can fit in between lasers just because he has such a tiny airborne hitbox. But yeah, he spent 3 bars that, you know, did nothing. It did, you know, pretty decent chip for a hyper. Ooh, this could be bad. No, I could have gotten the happy birthday. I wanted to stick with as basic a combo as possible just because of how spread out both those characters were. But yeah, Ammy just ended up falling out anyway. It would have been too hard getting that happy birthday and finishing it. But yeah, we are back with the original matchup, Frank against Morgan, and man, yeah, this is gonna be the death of Morgan. Air dash right into that knee drop, and just such a basic combo into a kill. But I don't know, I'm still kind of deadly. Magneto still has X Factor, which I'm gonna blow right here. Nothing he could have done. He had no X Factor to stop the chip, and he had no meter to go into anything invincible. I don't even think he has his roll. I think he was still level 1 at that point. Just a simple mix-up on Ammy, and that's gonna be it. He's gonna run out of time, and yeah, a pretty good, pretty lame way of finishing out the match. But I'm not gonna complain about that. So. Yeah, but that's gonna be it for this set of games for Quested Cosmic, and as always, I will catch you guys next time when I do something else. But until then, see you later.